Okay, so today's tomato review is going to be on this tomato, and this is called the Yellow Pimp Tomato. It's a Solanum pimpinellifolium tomato, and it's a standard pimp, as you call it, but it's a yellow pimp, and it has a slight translucent color to it. It's slightly translucent. I'm trying to show you the inside first. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside. This tomato is really messy to handle. They're splitting open. It's very much the same as the everglade tomato, except it's yellow instead of pink. So it's a yellow version of the everglade tomato, if you will. But it's called the Yellow Pimp Tomato. And here, I'll show you an example. Now, a lot of these already split open. They split as soon as you take these things off the plant, even if they're not split when you take them off. They'll split later. They get a crack and then they burst open. So most of these already split. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I'm trying to get you a nice close look at it so you can see how translucent this tomato is. You can see right through it almost. And it's got a nice yellow bone color. It's actually more yellow than anything. So that's what it looks like. And so let's do a bricks on it and see what the brick says. We'll squeeze one of these. These are all splitting and the fruit flies are getting in there right away. It's a very messy tomato, guys. It's about 8.5 on the bricks. I tell you, these tomatoes are very, very messy. I sometimes have to take a shower after I pick all these tomatoes because they start popping as you pick them like pimples. I guess that's why they call them pimps, right? But they start popping and the seeds literally get all over you. You get covered in seeds. So it's an 8.5, so it's a pretty sweet tomato. So we'll pick one of these that's not busted open. Look at my hands, they're covered in seeds. They stick to everything, guys, these things. Don't cut them open like that. You just eat them whole like this. So let's pop that in my mouth and see what it tastes like. It tastes very similar to the everglade tomato, except this is a little bit lighter in flavor. But it's just as moist. It's just as juicy. It's got a very nice pimpinellifolium type of aftertaste to it. It does have a very distinctive type of aftertaste, not like a common tomato. Pimps usually have a kind of a strange aftertaste, like an undertone of some kind. It's not bad, but it's just different. But this definitely has that flavor to it. It's definitely a little bit on the different side. And it's a very heavy producing plant. It produces just as much as the everglade tomato. You could basically call this a golden everglade is probably what you could get away with calling it, because that is exactly what it's like, except it's golden. It's very much the same thing. So I definitely highly recommend buying this tomato. If you want to grow something other than everglade tomatoes, you want to try the golden version, here it is. You can give that a go. But that's really about it for this tomato. There's not much more to say about it. Show you a couple handfuls. They're all broken up, guys. They're all split on me. These were just picked yesterday. Okay, I just picked them last night yesterday. Brought them in here, did a review. It's the morning time now, and they're all popped open already. They just split right open. Alright, so that's what it looks like. The golden pimp. Or yellow pimp. Alright, anyway, that's it. That was your tomato review for the Yellow Pimp Tomato, or Solanum pimpinellifolium. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.